off to work. Just found her glasses today. Lost for several months.
So early in the morning, I never heard anybody.
Did you get up all right, Annie?
Oh, she must have. I wonder if they'd heard her. And did you hear any?
No, I didn't do anything for him.
Hey,
You didn't
Papa.
hear her getting up with the kids
Hey,
or anything?
Papa.
Oh, I helped him a little bit.
Hey, Papa,
Oh, did
do you
you?
want tomato?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you please?
You want more tomato?
Yeah, I like tomatoes. You know I like tomatoes.
Off there.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I'm not awake yet. I was, oh, not that one, Gage. Here, we got lots of them in here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Do you like tomatoes, Gage?
I like big tomatoes.
Big ones. You don't like these cherry
Oh,
ones.
you
I
don't like
think.
the little
You
ones?
like any, Noreen? They're here.
Jerry likes them, yeah?
Yeah, it's from into the bin.
bin.
We picked them from next door. They
Yeah, they're grown in East
Eddie took
Town.
you over next door. They're the same as our family.
No, Gage, leave
Yeah,
them be. Please leave them there,
Yeah,
Gage.
there should
I don't
be a
want them to
lid.
fall
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
floor,
but
okay?
Very careful,
No,
Jerry.
no, just leave them
Yeah, I
alone,
think
okay?
I'll do this.
No, don't eat a dumb color. Eat a red one. The red one are the ones you eat, you know? These are not ready.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones.
You eat the red
Yeah,
ones.
thank you.
That's good.
Did you sleep all right?
Yeah.
Was it noisy?
No, we slept fine. It'll take us a day or two to kind of get back.
Yeah, because you didn't get a lot of sleep,
No,
did you?
no. But, we're still on Irish time.
How about flying on the airplane?
No, we read it. We watched the film on the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the same. I
What's
never.
good like that?
Oh, the plane was brilliant.
So they no bumps.
No, a small little bit of turbulence one time. That was it.
There's always a little spot.
Yeah.
I'm frying with butter because I couldn't find lard.
Okay. That's fine. You still use lard at home?
Yeah, well, or oil, anything.
Yeah. I usually have one here, but I think I get some. But,
We're fine.
are the girls asleep?
Okay.
Leslie got up
You
from
want to make toast?
Do you want toast on it?
Yeah, that's good, yeah. What are you
This
doing?
is it over here.
Yeah, I see you around, yeah.
The one thing about here is I can't put the kettle and the toaster on at one time because,
All right, because the two elements, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I swear I really am. But I had a restful one, you know.
That's the main thing. No, we know the running things on, so it's fine.
Well, I don't know whose shoes I have, but I have somebody's shoes on.
They're mine.
Are they?
But that's okay.
I found them now, and that's it.
You feel comfortable in them?
Yeah. No, I say that's it. They're mine.
Okay, you can wear them all you want. I didn't realize the girls went home for the anniversary in Marion Island.
We didn't.
They didn't? No.
No.
That's what Willie was saying.
Probably left the
But
change
you were
over.
there,
We
weren't you?
didn't say they were home.
No, I thought he said he was talking. I know he talked
Well, that was a surprise.
but you would have seen them.
Yeah, but we left early that morning.
That's right, there was mass was in the evening, wasn't it?
Did you were going to destroy that t-shirt. Would you go up and put on an old one on it?
Oh, the lovely one, yeah. Maybe I
That
should,
gets grease on it, it won't come out.
let me get him an apron or
That's why
something.
I have this, look.
I just thought it always gets nicer when you're not at home, huh?
Do you want to put something on so you don't,
Take it off with you.
Oh, I know, yeah.
just an old apron.
Oh, I know.
I do this to Ed all the time.
And I'll put on the t-shirt, I'll put on that now. That's fine.
All the time I bring in a towel,
Yeah.
because
you can't
right
get it
here,
off, yeah.
and then I can
That's
never get
old.
the stain off.
He always does it at
You
home.
probably thought you would have gotten a rest today and
I'm not, I'm
breakfast in
fine.
bed,
See,
darn
look.
it.
That's our time at home.
Oh, okay, yeah. I won't argue with that. Well, it'll only take you a few days, I think, and you'll be on the right time.
We'll be fine.
It's a strange old feeling though,
Is
isn't it?
Ed going to fix this gate? He said he was fixing some gate.
He's fucking mad at me, I can't find the stupid Home Depot card. I don't know where none of the cards are. They're out of my bag.
Oh, this one won't show anything for here.
I knew you'd refuse to wear the apron.
Or you can spin it up.
I can't understand you. You know the bridge won't come out. I can't, I just...
Coffee this morning.
It'll have some eggs in
That was,
You're the chef, Jeff.
Pardon?
You're the chef.
you cook sometimes,
Oh, I
don't
do,
you?
yeah.
Oh, he'll be cooking, don't you worry.
I'll have to take him to the store with me, so.
And
Yes.
do you ever like a curry, no?
No, Ed was, I never
not from
knew how to
India.
make it
Do you like
for some reason.
Well,
Well,
I
he
But I
can
think
do
he
that.
does. He was just talking about
I
it.
think I do, but
Yeah.
my
We
mother
have that.
probably cooked it, but
Well,
anyhow.
Jen Melanie have it.
Well, she don't like it, does she?
Oh, she doesn't don't do it.
Yeah.
She probably
I don't
didn't
remember
have it.
Mom ever
Yeah.
making curry. Did
If
she?
I
Oh, she hated curry.
Who did?
Yeah, see, my mother didn't make it, so I didn't
Yeah, but
grow up with
you
it.
might like it.
She
I
hated
think
curry
I
since
would
the
like it,
war.
actually. It's
I make a nice
saucy.
chicken
Why
curry.
since the war?
Because they used to put curry
Well, I'm
on
gonna
the
watch
meat.
you. We'll go to the store, we'll get all the ingredients
Right.
that you like, and
Yeah.
and then maybe I'll have a new dishes for to brighten Ed's day.
When we went to Germany a couple of years ago, and I made a curry, and Valerie, what Kieran? No, I wouldn't eat that either. But when he tasted it, he couldn't get enough of it. He loved it. So I do that then.
Oh well, it must be good. And I've heard you brought up curry to me recently, didn't you?
I did, but because I heard it on a movie, but I'm pretty sure my mother did make it with roast beef.
Yeah, you can have a beef curry, yeah.
And so that's
Well,
the thing that I sort of remember,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
it's been so long, it's like 50 plus years ago.
Ah, yeah, you can have a beef
Every bit
curry,
of 50.
chicken
You
curry,
were having
beef curry.
toaster, you know?
I'll make the toast, Noreen.
I don't mind. That's nice bread, that, isn't it?
They got this raisin bread.
That's lovely, though. I like the taste of it. It's nice.
Yeah, it's in the refrigerator there.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
No, not for breakfast, I guess. Okay, if you
No,
want
I
to. If you want to, you want to.
just
Here, come on over to me, you big old customer.
I can't believe it.
I love this guy.
I love this guy.
I love this old guy.
I love this other guy.
I love this old guy too.
I love this other guy.
All right, that's enough.
Gage is the man.
So who gave you the chain gauge?
Gage, when you say, they say, who are you? You say, I'm the
I'm a
man.
man.
On the
I'm
nail.
the man.
Got lovely brown eyes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
Gage plays basketball. He plays baseball. He plays football
his pictures around
He
here
plays
where
soccer
he does
ball.
look like Ronnie when she was
and
a baby.
baseball, and he does gymnastics.
I didn't
Yep,
think so at
gymnastics.
first.
And I want to get him into ballet,
Oh.
but so he can do those pirouettes.
Yeah, but they make
And,
fun of the boys when they go into
There's a
bed.
new film out now at the moment, and there's a fella that does ballet in it.
Yeah. But you know, with the, what I want him to do is go for 2 years to ballet to get some balance, so he can use
It's
it
good for the
sports.
balance, yeah.
But then I want him to meet all of the very influential young ladies in the community, and then he'll know them for 2 years, and so that when he runs out of when Ronnie runs out of money for ballet lessons, he'll go back to his kindergarten times where he was in ballet, and he'll know all these
The
influential
teachers, yeah.
girls
She is all
whose
right,
dads
isn't it?
are not.
Yeah. You
And
didn't
so
you
he'll
didn't
call them
buy
up
it?
and say, hey, yeah, remember when, and it'll be in their first ballet pictures, because they have that stuff.
That's it.
So they'll always practice.
Hey, I want the butter.
How you doing?
Nick is
So it'll be a special type of thing. Oh my gosh.
No, you can't have butter on its own, Gage. Do you want bread?
Gage has been good.
I'll get it in a minute now.
Yeah, Ronnie had a move, I guess she told you, she had to move yesterday?
Yeah, she
yeah.
told that.
Everything was happening yesterday.
Oh, good. She must have been knackered.
Yeah. She's up early every morning though.
She
She
was telling me 4:30 in the morning she gets up.
4 in the morning, I know. It's like,
And she works till 6 then, and she was like,
Yeah, she
yeah,
does.
goes to
She's
school.
long
I
days.
think she's really
Ronnie Fire's expert with the rifle.
Hey, I want the
Max
plastic
Fire's
one.
expert with the rifle. She has to shoot Ronnie.
One is
Ronnie. She maxes the physical training test. And she does the run, 9 miles, 5 miles.
yeah, she was
2 mile
telling me
run.
I'm a trained killer, she said.
And so anyway, she's actually in the upper thing
Is she?
for physical. Yeah.
Yeah, she's over 7
And
college.
she's getting her college credit. She's getting all the college credits to go into there.
Yeah, but
So
I think
the
it's
military
too hard
is not
for
for everybody.
No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Too hard
Is
for
actually
She likes it.
excelling.
Burned down.
She's taking that too.
That's very
you know.
hard.
Well, which is, she never even saw me in
Yeah,
uniform.
just thinking about it.
Never. I was gone by the time Ronnie was born. But she takes after her mother.
Yeah, but I
No,
would,
she doesn't. She takes after her father. That's for sure. She's got her dad's, I guess, thing with the military. I would
Yeah,
never
yeah.
go into the military.
yeah.
I'd be a coward.
No, I wanted to be a trained killer. I always wanted to be a trained killer. You
That's
know?
what Ronnie said first, wasn't it?
Killer.
I'm a trained
A trained killer. Not a railway trained, but a trained like.
He's only kidding, Noreen.
Oh, I know that.
Okay, we'll have our old breakfast. Breakfast at 128 Hurst Avenue.
First time.
First time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It took us
We
up
just got this up out of the cellar. This thing was in the cellar for like 15
to a
plus years.
Oh,
Kids
yeah.
used to sit, we used to line up 4 of them right over here, and they used to sit.
Yeah,
back
Ronnie
there.
thought I threw it out. It was covered up downstairs.
And then they painted it the same color as the ceiling.
I'm off my schedule.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
But anyway, it helped us out when we were in
I went to bed late.
meeting space. And then the kids keep breaking each chair.
Sure, you
by
got
leaning
it.
back.
Yeah.
And so you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have
gonna
the
sleep
chairs in
straight
the
away.
back. And it's
I
just
have to go
some
down
of
and get
that
paper
paint
towels
that-
and stuff. I
we got
went with
it.
Luke last night and I forgot the list.
But anyway.
It was on the refrigerator.
Bonnie
so-
put
Huh?
I forgot the list that I'd written down.
She
We
just
need
cut it
paper
and nailed it
towels.
to the wall and glued it.
But it's lovely.
But it's not, it doesn't match.
but it's
But
fine.
the angles, look at the angles, see the angles. But anyway, she was in the mood and so she just went to Home Depot and just said, I think I'm gonna put the
But it's
cabinets.
lovely.
Now, we put the cabinets up
Mm.
and this top thing and put a new ceiling in.
Yeah.
So
Jimmy,
the ceiling,
put the
Jimmy
ceiling.
is a drywall man.
This outhouse is
Do they
only
call it
for
drywall in England? What do they call it?
What do you call it?
I bet you that's great.
Plasterboard.
Oh, plasterboard?
Yeah.
128 Hurst, can I help you? Is this John Howard?
Had too much coffee.
Yes, John, I know you well. Well, John, we are in the process of BREAK. We're going to break our fast pretty soon. And in fact, we're going to just get him to sit down. But listen,
Actually,
you know those
he's traveling
those
today.
audio tapes that you have, the country and western music, the ones that pop in, those special types? You know, the one, remember that one I said,
Try
I
this,
gave you one that said,
but-
you're the winner? Remember those
And
things?
toast. I could butter it. There's some jelly. Do you like
Okay.
strawberry jelly?
It's a Jack.
Never had it. Always like strawberry jam, is it? Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Over here, they seem to have different names for different,
Yeah.
No, these are not that size. These are the large ones that you have down the cellar. No.
I was John Kelly, I was
They're the
thinking,
first case that
that's
they
his
put
brother.
together.
I have a son, John, so
Right.
that confused me right away
Yeah,
there.
that's
So
what I
he's-
thought.
He's traveling today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's traveling, he'll be like all day, coming up from South Carolina to be in the
But I
wedding.
like that one, you're the winner.
My son, yeah.
That
So,
one that says
he said
you're the
he'll
winner,
pretty
I
much
really
be
like that.
in the airport
So I wanted to
today.
play it for Billy, so
He has to fly
get
from
the message.
what is it called? South Carolina, Savannah, up to Atlanta, Georgia, and then he has to get out of there and then go from Atlanta
But anyway.
to Philadelphia. I didn't have the copy on the high, so I took straight to Ed should have went up to Walmart. We get our copy at Walmart. Sometimes it's more, it's the best. It's just, all America like goes into this little place.
Yeah?
It's like, I don't know. It's a very like mom and pop thing. You know, their coffee is delicious. So the men all go to work. Don't feel like putting on the coffee pot and stuff. They all go in there to Walmart. And of course, if they bring you one home, you're really, really happy.
See.
I feel like I should help you.
You're okay, I'm fine, I'm at home.
Oh yeah.
I am fine.
You're at home now, doesn't it?
Just show me where things are and I'm fine.
Okay.
They just come up. They go sit down.
All right, Jerry.
Okay, Jack was a guy.
Hey, you said John. I thought it was my son.
No. Well, I call him John sometimes, but anyway, Jack is back.
Called him Jack for years, so anyways. Right now,
Say again?
you called him Jack all these years.
Yeah, we always call him Jack, but I call him John for sometimes because something official, whatever.
Now, this is what I do for Ed sometimes, Noreen. I just put a little bit of water in this,
Yeah?
and I put an egg in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do
That's
that.
his favorite.
Well, it's post sick. I don't
So,
know.
why don't you sit down and read it, and I'll
They
put
have
on an
these,
egg.
these things
and then-
here.
Sure.
Have
Yeah.
a coach.
Only
I
take
just
one
throw
egg
out a
now.
rasher in
They
this
put
one.
it in place.
All right.
Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, put it on one time.
And they come out clean.
Leave one slow because you're really,
Okay.
They look good. to me.
that's all she eats.
We used to
Like
call
the
them
rashes.
boneless chicken, you know?
Well, we might be able to find some up in that shop. I don't know if we find them like that. They look pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna make you the
I
toast
should told
then.
us you.
now then.
Would you toast, what is this? A different jelly for you?
Okay, gotcha.
You have a nice portion?
Ready to go.
I'll
We're
open
good to
it.
go, man.
So, they call it jelly here,
You
actually.
do, yeah, jelly.
No, it's not a temper.
Yeah, but she got more against me the jelly one, you know?
All right, then.
Now, I just started boiling the coffee, so that takes a little while to percolate. You hear it?
Yes.
Because I didn't have it on the right heat, Terry. And on low, it would be cooking until noontime.
Yeah.
So what's Jack on about then?
Jack is working his own depot, and I guess this is his day off. I don't know.
Well, I just want you to know the agenda for tonight. So if you're up at the church at 6:45,
Yeah, okay.
right? For this rehearsal thing.
Yeah.
It's up there, isn't it?
It's up in here, it's just, no, block, 2 blocks. 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really 2 blocks. That's not much. Always have to get up for something, huh? We can find that sauce too for you up at the Irish shop. That was one of the things John Lonergan mixed was that beef feed or meat with HB. I've been without it for so long,
You lost the
I lost it, yeah. If there was a shop there, oh gosh, I would have loved it. But there wasn't anything there for years. And most of the time we were out in other places.
Yeah.
There'd be nothing, right? But he walked
We
in
like
like
the hoagies a lot,
the Hokies.
you know? When
That's not
we're
the
going to other
others,
places
huh?
of country, go across the country.
Yeah, that's the other thing, they don't have
the
the
place where they make them the way we like them. The other places, they don't use the right bread, they don't use the oil, they don't use the right meat. So we don't get a good taste. But here, we like that taste.
Is that a home you had last night, yeah?
All right?
I had a little.
I must be, yeah, they were Hokies.
No, but
And then
we had the steak.
the other one was the cheesecake.
Oh, we can choose it, can we?
Okay.
Yeah.
But the hoagie is like a
Yeah, it's very nice.
special
They chop it up. It's a special thing they have about doing it. It's, not everybody can do it, but in Philadelphia, they're known for it.
Yeah, they do a,
We remember we did Billy?
yeah.
We were trying to get Billy and Amy across the country to live out in Washington State. And we stopped out there in one of those little places in Wyoming, I think.
Yeah.
And he asked for a cheesesteak.
I will.
And it wasn't cut up or anything. Do you remember that, Ed? I'll do it.
It wasn't cut up at all, was it?
Oh, no, it was a piece of cheese, a
Piece of meat, it's a steak.
a thick piece of meat.
Well, a steak, actually, you know?
Yeah, it was a steak. You nearly fainted when you got it. The steak inside the bread. He said, oh, no. Yeah, some people come all the way to Philadelphia just for a hoagie or a cheesesteak.
Oh, they're famous for so.
You know
Right.
Bill Cosby?
Yeah, yeah.
He's up in New York and he sent
Yeah?
a limousine down to Philly to pick up hoagies. Yeah. Because they know how to make them the way he likes to taste them.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was from Philly, you know.
Turner, I wish I hadn't forgotten my paper towels, Noreen. It's
You're
so much,
okay, and you're
so
fine.
much easier without them. I mean, with them, you know, they...
Everything is fine, no panic, no panic.
All right. That's the way
We
to
don't
do it.
panic, do we, Jerry?
No,
They can.
So I need to be around you a lot then, because I'm always panicking.
Well, I
Right,
never
right.
panic,
never panic then.
never.
You know, Mom used to panic, I got
Yeah,
stuff. Everything went, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh,
But I, you know, I'm the same way, like if they're outside, I just close my eyes and,
Yeah, you done it just like it, with the
yeah, just like her. But she used to break my heart out of me. But I always stayed and she'd run. Now I run, and the kids stay. The coffee should be done.
That's much better than
That, oh yeah, that cinnamon raisin thing, all the kids love that. I'm thinking about your coffee or tea. Yeah, I'll pour you one anyway.
I don't know to you, I don't mind.
You must be thirsty, man. Now, do you take sugar in your tea?
no, I don't take any.
Well, they have.
That's another thing, Noreen. I mean, I always had sugar in my tea.
Sugar in it.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I gave it up for Lent once and I never went back.
No, okay. I
That's
can't
what happened to me.
keep it out now. That's what happened. You gave it up for Lent and then
Yeah.
you couldn't go back to it. It's much, much healthier without it. Much. I just went like a couple of weeks without it and I lost a few pounds actually. And so 2 spoons of sugar in every cup of tea is
Yeah,
very bad.
when you had a muffin, I mean, I was telling you something,
Who would know about real estate?
in Tipperary.
Yeah.
Who
Who would know?
Flynn, he'd be an auctioneer.
What are you taking in, Norm?
Nothing, just,
Because here's the
just get
reason.
it off the milk.
There is a situation that I'm thinking about. When I went over there the very first time, there was a house that belonged to the Howies. It was a small,
It was a one-horse house,
where
one room,
two of my grandfather's brothers lived
little tiny thing.
Where,
Yeah.
where? What town?
in Ballalubi.
Oh,
So, and Ballalubi is just a church and a couple buildings, there's nothing there. But anyway, this was, when you come from Care, it's like only a block or 2 blocks before you get to the church. It's on the right side. Well, now they took the whole thing down totally. Since they took it down totally, it wasn't a house that was really falling apart. I mean, it was a regular little cottage.
yeah.
So to take it and to make it nothing, to me, it seems like somebody wanted that property and they said, hey, if there's no house here, they're just gonna say there's no nothing. We may have something in Ballalubi. Somebody may have pulled a fast one by saying there's no house. But when we were there was.
There was a little cottage.
It was a
Yeah.
very small cottage, but I'm wondering if there was any land attached to the cottage.
Could have been, could have been a
Now,
call.
and then we say, well, how did this happen that there's nothing? It's like doing what the English used to do to the Irish. You know, they used to say, hey, we just tax you guys out of existence.
That's right.
Just raise the tax and raise the tax. And say, then you don't live here anymore, I'm sorry.
That's right.
We
Yeah,
gotta
but there
shut-
wasn't even a door on that cottage yet. Remember?
It just was-
There was a door,
Couldn't get in.
was there?
How do you think they went through the windows, down the chimney?
Well, there was nobody living in it for years and years.
No, there was a door. And how could there not be?
Well, I remember you took a picture of me standing at it,
Okay.
and I thought there wasn't.
Well, the door was missing then, was it?
No, no,
Well,
it was locked. You
I
couldn't
guess
go
it
lock.
was locked.
I
It
looked in the
just,
window, I looked in the window to see what was there. There wasn't any furniture or anything. So it was in there. But it used to, there were two brothers.
he just got this idea recently, didn't
And I
you?
just said, hey, you know, well, what got me was the next time we passed by, I looked and I said, where's the house? It's not there. So for somebody to totally remove a house, I think there might be something there. Why would they remove a house? That because there's nothing in the town. It's not like they're
Yeah.
building skyscrapers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. There's nothing. So I'm just wondering.
You have your own now, Wayne, come on.
I think that, I might just have one agent, that's it.
Is that lovely bright Noreen, yeah?
Yeah.
And would you live with me in Balladooly? And if we got the house back?
After all these years, then I probably would, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, what?
With no, somebody that knows if there was something improper done, that kind of a thing.
You're not gonna have a restaurant.
I know the
Yeah, I am
people,
down
And the
there.
pudding,
if you
that's
went and
yours.
had a
and this,
party
that's yours.
Hey.
at that establishment.
Well, I don't want it all, I have one
Those
piece.
people
of-
get,
No, you have
know
this.
everything.
Yeah, you're right, isn't it?
You would get,
Yeah.
especially you were from the people around and say, well, I'm gonna have one there. You
I
know,
think
then they
Jennifer
wouldn't even
wants
suspect
something
you
to
were
do.
getting information from me.
Yeah.
Say, I was here about 20 years ago.
Gotta get that,
Who owns
I
it?
could actually show you around.
What did they do? Well, how did it burn down? Because they took all the stuff.
Mom and Dad loved,
It was surrounded by
Oh,
stone.
the
There was
wall.
a stone
Yeah, the
wall
wall,
around
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and it was
you,
stone.
you
So
really are here
it's
at
just like a thing
a
like,
very nice time, Noreen.
why
I
would
think
they
I only
totally
want one.
remove everything? Because I didn't see anything.
I had a little
Yeah.
wine last night, then I had beer.
So you're a little bit
So I
stale.
just said
Yeah, a
to
little
myself, hey, maybe these guys have,
Yeah, is that the wine?
the guy who owned the major part of the land says, hey, take it down, if there's nothing there, nobody knows nothing. You can't have somebody coming from Australia or coming from America and tell you where's the house.
He loves, I
I
know
would
what
say
I can
something
make.
that might just.
He likes scrambled eggs.
And
Have your own
there
first,
might
come on.
be acres, not just where the house was sitting, although in my mind,
Yeah.
You have your own. Others wanna come?
But the Irish pound and it's on wicked.
Oh, I know. He was telling us about the houses over there. His brother sold the house, and in 4 months, it's after,
20,000.
it's a difference of 20,000 pounds higher now.
Well, it's that market stuff, supply, demand.
That's
you know,
it, is that the
Demand
same?
is up.
Samantha, this is
People will
ma'am.
pay.
Just phoning to tell you that we're here safely, as your father said. We'll call back again later. Now, answer machine.
All right, that's fine.
Sometimes when they hear, they can pick up, so you
I
know.
might get Jessica.
Right,
I'll get her and her mobile.
yeah,
Jessica, Samantha, and Jason.
yeah, so it's 1-800-943.
Trying to think of where,
I remember Samantha.
do you?
why?
2981.
Well, you know, how many Samanthas do you ever run
Samantha
into?
sounds like a name of,
Bewitched, the girl in Bewitched.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was one that,
At the stone, Enfield County.
Elizabeth,
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Yeah, now, 4,
436
4, 3, 6,
816.
8, 1,
Gotta put a little bit more of that raisin bread in for Joe.
6,
Okay,
1.
where's the raisin bread for Joe?
1.
Joe likes to baby himself, you know, Dan?
I know, well, he deserves it. And I want you to clean off his wound here and put some cream on him.
Oh, come on, Joe.
1-800.
Well, a little
Top it out.
peroxide, to
Wouldn't hurt.
cleanse it wouldn't hurt.
Right, no.
Joe
And I
always
just
says,
bought this because Annie got burned at work yesterday and said
Oh,
for
no.
burns.
See,
But it's also
Okay.
triple
It's
antibiotic.
all dried now,
No,
so like, it doesn't need any Plenty.
Yeah.
No.
Should I kiss it or what?
No.
I know, but that'll stop an infection from happening, Joe, but I have to clean it
Yeah.
first.
9-4.
Okay,
Well,
we
no.
have to give it a little bit of a clean, Joe.
No,
We got the
you
bread
don't.
in.
You don't. You see the scab on it? Well, that means it's, yeah,
It's
it's on,
healing.
it's on its way to healing.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you know
We
that.
put something else on it and rub
Let me
it.
put my foot right here on this edge. Stay still, Joe, before you lose it.
No,
4-3-6.
no,
4-3-6.
3.
And am I entitled to another cup of your tea?
You most certainly are.
Thank you.
6.
Although you have to be a little bit more careful with my brother-in-law.
1.
Okay.
I want him around a long time.
9.
We want you around for a long time. Jack called today, by the way.
I thought, he called me right after.
0-1-1.
No, right now.
So we have the rehearsal tonight, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, is Joe gonna be at the rehearsal?
3-5-3.
Who, me?
3,
Yeah.
No, I'm not part of it, buddy.
6-2.
6.
And then we're going to Domenico. Domenico's is out in the Chester Pike.
Oh,
They have
8, 7,
food there, I guess,
Hamburgers.
drinks and
3.
Yeah, okay, good.
karaoke they have there too sometimes.
So should we go to this?
So,
What time is it at home?
it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 in the evening. Supper time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're 5 hours ahead of you.
So it's a good time to get everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're home for dinner.
No, good glass of dinner.
Yeah, they're mega.
Whose glasses are they?
I had to buy them because I lost my glasses. So these ones were,
Yeah, not getting through.
I know.
Give me back
The
that.
only way I ever got in is when I knew that she needed glasses and didn't have them. Otherwise, I would never.
Ed, believe me, my eyes have only started going in the last few years, couple of years.
No.
No good. No good.
She might have it switched on because she should have.
We have a little bit of bad news too, Joe, about my brother John. Now, this guy here is very instrumental in my brother John when he was in that car accident.
Oh, yeah.
We were in Hawaii and we couldn't get out of there.
Do you remember?
And he's the one who went up
Yeah.
to New York and stayed with John up there, and John's head was out to
Oh,
here.
geez, yeah.
He had a lung
Yeah.
collapse, he had a fractured skull, his eyes was out to here. I mean, he can tell
The
you.
Puerto Ricans kicked him out of the car.
No, he got thrown through the windshield.
The
And
police,
then they threw him there.
the police thought that he was thrown from a roof. That's how broken up he was. Even-
bad.
I don't know.
He was on the
All-
critical
all
list.
his
You can't get any
bones
worse
were-
than the
were
critical list.
broken and smashed. He was like,
They gave him the last
he was
rites.
more than at death's door. Yeah. He was, he had 1 foot halfway in.
Yeah, he was. Very bad.
Yeah. I mean, as bad as he was, I'm sure he saw the light.
The tunnel, he was in the
He
tunnel.
was in the tunnel.
Don't go into the light, John.
Okay, wait a second.
What do you have?
Why don't you
John?
wait hers, can I help you?
No, but they said he has lung
And Annie-
cancer.
Lung cancer.
Who's this?
But there's
Dana, how you
That's
doing?
true.
there's a good, well, there's
Well,
good,
I have to check,
it was
let me
bad news, but then they really made it sound
Yeah,
good.
Annie went to school.
Willie called me last night
Yes,
about
she did.
5, and
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
he
I'll
said
tell you
that
call. Right.
they are gonna go in and do surgery
Dana.
because
Tell her,
it's
Amy.
in a cubicle on its own. It's not
Oh,
spread
okay.
outside
Oh,
of
okay, yeah.
anything.
Uh-huh.
So it's like in its own little sack. I think of it
Well,
like when
yeah.
I had my goiter, everything was in a sack. There was no cutting around anything.
Yeah, they just.
They
removed
cut
it,
me here
yeah.
and took out the goiter.
They cut you
But-
long, deep, and continuous.
And now it's dropping, like I'm dropping, you know, so the scar used to be here, now it's.
It's going down.
Yeah.
You're-
I need a surgeon to shove me up.
I
Yeah.
think that Jessica's mobile will work.
But Willie said, well, I have bad news, but I have good news.
Yeah,
So
but that's
the good
the
news
time,
is
look.
that
They're gonna-
usually they won't even do surgery if
I
they
agree
think
with
it's
myself.
gone,
Yeah.
it's spread, you know? So they said it's very optimistic,
Good.
that they can go in right away, get,
Yeah.
see what they did too was they did a biopsy
Yeah.
and he got pneumonia out of the
Oh,
biopsy.
wow. Jeez, that's weird.
I know. but this
John
is what
wants
happened.
to get Kathy to donate
That's the
her
one you-
lung
you ring
to
there,
help
that
him.
one.
That
One of
wouldn't mean that
lungs.
her lung would match him then.
That's the least that he.
Yeah, but
she
she's
could
not
do
blood
for
related
living
to him.
with him for all those years.
That one
Yeah.
the first
Well, you know, he was no prize.
No,
one.
he provided her
I
free
mean,
room and board,
You know,
Joe.
maybe they deserved one another. Think of it that way.
No, he provided her with free room and board.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, yeah, he says that in front of all my friends. I get so
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
I provided him with free room and board for the last 40 years. He
Uh,
doesn't mean it at all, but what if there are people that don't have a sense of humor like me?
Yeah, yeah,
What if there are?
yeah. And there are, and.
I know. Like we're
They're
going
out
down
there.
on the train, we're on our honeymoon, you know, and he's telling the people on the train that his first wife was really messed up bad, you know, and we're saying we're on our honeymoon. So right away, he makes enemies for himself because they don't like a guy that starts talking about his first wife and he's serious on his honeymoon with his second.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's all joking. He says Anne was doing great until she started to bark. I was buying tuna, but it was really dog food. All these things when we were young, he would do. We were up at Penny's, and I had Eddie and Jimmy and Johnny, and the lady said, "Do you want to charge, cash or charge?" And Ed said, "My last 5 wives really messed me up bad." And here me, God love us, in the background with all these little kids. And she gave him a look, Joe, like she wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
She believed him.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. People believe you.
Too bad.
Yeah, your
They
humor,
have no sense of humor, Joe.
yeah, yours is a little too,
Too funny.
mm,
Or over. Or
yeah, over the edge.
you wouldn't believe what he did this morning. He had the camera going here while we were doing breakfast.
Oh,
No, he didn't have it in his hand. It's just sitting there. We're all just going around for an hour. That never knew the camera was on. Noreen nearly died.
well, that's, you know,
So we watch
that's
breakfast.
an invasion of privacy.
It
Watch
is,
the
no
television.
question
You
about
can't
it.
film people without their prior consent.
Absolutely. I
I'm
agree.
gonna sue you.
Exactly. It's worth at least 10,000 to settle. 10,000, so easy.
Would you charge me though, Joe?
I certainly would.
I'll let you see
I'd-
the film.
I'd send you to the poorhouse in
Heartbeat?
a wagon, yeah.
So what do you think, Joe? I mean, that sounds optimistic. I think they're going to do the surgery like maybe today or tomorrow. Try to get in there right away.
Well, you know, as wild as John's been, maybe this will be his big wake-up call. You know, like, hey.
But now Ed's been out there about 3 times, and John has really, all he does now is head coach for the wrestling of
Big
the
John
whole
is
Colorado
a super-
Springs.
A wrestling coach, by the way.
And he
John
doesn't
is
drink
super.
anymore, John.
I mean,
Oh,
John
no,
is,
great.
and his children.
Kathy, for one thing, wouldn't allow it.
champions in wrestling.
She-
State, you know, so
Yeah.
he has done a lot.
Oh,
So all his sons have been in it, and they've done very supersonic well. But now you were out there, and you saw he doesn't drink, right? He's just this coach and work.
Yeah, but did
As
you
far as I
diagnose?
know,
it was on the wagon, yeah.
But when we did live there, Joe,
I
every
know.
month was a little bit rough. Once a month,
once
Well,
every
as far as
23
someone
days,
just-
something like that.
once a month when the milk check came in,
Yeah.
and he got like $7,000, but then he had to pay all the farmers and this
Yeah.
one and that
And then the
one.
cows weren't being milked right for
7
3 days, and then he had to bring them back up to their regular
weren't
production,
non-breed
and he was
for
like.
7.
Well, you were milked that money.
I was milking them, but,
Oh, you were,
Did she tell you how much is that?
lifesaver.
but,
Yeah.
You were an enabler.
yes, I was there.
Yeah, but Ed wanted to with the cows so bad.
Ed would handle things that allowed him to party. And
Ed was in
probably
his
got-
glory, Joe, working out in the country and the farm. I was really sad.
You
I
were,
had nobody, no soul to talk to.
I know, because you were essentially a townie.
Yeah, I was a townie. So I'm out in the middle of the jukebox. I listened, I tell you, there's owls flying around in the daytime.
Where?
Talk about creepy. Helter Skelter is written on the chicken shed.
Where's this at?
This is in Colorado Springs, out in...
He just fell down the front steps with that scooter, but he's all right.
oh,
Well, he didn't bang his head, Sandy, did
No,
he?
he just rolled with that
Oh,
scooter. He should've go
I put it
You're
away.
just saying he took them.
Yeah, she met him in the back. When you feel come in for a cup of tea, Sandy.
I got kids, I got
Oh.
beds
Oh,
to
he
make.
needs a napkin.
Thanks.
So much to
Whoa,
do.
whoa, whoa, he's,
Thanks, Sandy, dear.
Danny, he's got boogies all over his hands.
Oh.
You gotta wipe his
H.
snooze.
What's he didn't bang his head, I don't care.
Can I take him over to my house and get the M&Ms?
Oh, wait
I
a
think
second,
You
Uncle
still
Joe.
have, well, they got into them.
Uh-oh, they got the
Does he have M&Ms up there?
No, Uncle Joe always brings goodies for Gage.
Touch your hands, don't touch your hands.
Are you giving
What are
M&Ms?
Let me see.
No, Uncle Joe brings these goodies for Gage.
Tutti Fruits.
He left these, except I think they took all the colors they liked.
Do you like those? He likes those.
That was Uncle Joe.
Where did you buy
What are
this?
they? The one round the corner, yeah?
The Indian store.
Which side?
Let me get his slot.
It's right It's across the street, it's not.
Not all of
You
them.
have to cross to get to it. It's
We
an
have to
Indian.
save some
There's
for the
D and
kids.
C.
You know
big
that.
Steaks and hoagies. same
Okay,
shop.
Gage?
Somebody
And then it's
got
like two
into it,
doors up, and there's
there's not many in there,
Indians
though.
from India.
So it's only just down on the corner, is it?
Well, no, you would have a way to get there. I'll show you.
Ah.
Oh, wait till you see your, well, when you walk around here, it's lovely. All the trees, isn't it,
What I
Joe?
like to do, what I usually
Trees
do
already,
is
yeah,
within.
yeah, they're like,
In a week or two.
yeah, well, they're
Changing
starting
up.
this week, yeah.
No, but like, we don't have a lot of trees at home,
No,
Joe.
but like, people come from all over the
I mean, up
country,
in the,
yeah, just to
in the
see,
Glen of Arrow,
just to see the changes, you know, and,
I've seen it in the films, like. all that.
oh, yeah, it's amazing. And of course, like up in Canada, like that, they have like white birches all changed, but like that, it's like a whole rolling hills of yellow,
Yeah,
you know.
beautiful.
But here,
Now,
we
show
get
them
reds.
that.
Reds and oranges.
They look lovely, don't they?
Yeah.
You can see it's just starting to change now.
Yeah.
Noreen, I'll give you a little bit of paper for that.
Alright, anyway. Take James Bond.
James Bond.
Samantha's number.
Oh. She's such a lovely girl, Samantha.
She's up in the country, she's in the
She's
hills.
in the Glen.
Yeah,
Samantha
no.
married a sheepman.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And they, you know,
They
those
got
little
the
bumps
mountains.
up in the mountains?
Yeah.
They actually owned like 3 or 4 of them. You know those bumps that stick up?
Yeah, the rise, yeah, a little
And
hillocks.
we've been up in the, with the sheep
It's a
day
pretty
last
high
time I went.
climb.
It's very up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's way back in the Glen.
Near what town?
Oh, Noreen goes up there.
Tipperary. Do you know?
It's right near Tipperary
Well,
town.
it's 8 miles outside. Lisburnane.
Lisburnane.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Dad,
And Joe,
Dad used to say
he
that.
has his kids using the hurley
Capra
sticks,
White
and they
and
play
this-
in the
yeah.
yard doing the hurley.
Mm-hmm.
Little ones too.
Yeah.
So they're developing their skills.
So she married a farmer.
He's a nice fella.
That's
Got a
good.
little gift, nice one.
How did she marry the farmer? Was
She met him at
Tipperary?
school.
Oh, he's
They had to
school
come
from
into school.
Oh, yeah.
See, they have their own school till they're, we'd say around 12.
Elementary, yeah, yeah.
And then they have to come into the big school.
Oh, okay.
So she met him there.
Oh, he was never the same.
He's a nice fella.
Yeah.
I met his mother and father. They came out
Yeah.
that day when we went out.
What's the married name now?
Froon. Froon, F-R-E-W-E-N.
Is that Gaelic?
They're off to Spain on their holidays now Saturday. The whole lot.
Oh, really? Jeez, wow.
All the Irish going off to France and Spain. And,
Yeah.
I know. Well, see, this Costa del Sol in Spain is like us going to Miami or Florida.
Yeah, well, we went last year now to Spain. So-
Yeah, the Costa del Sol.
Yeah.
It's nice
Lovely.
beaches and
Lovely.
you know, discos.
Well, we wouldn't be into the discos.
Well, yeah. In other words,
They-
it's a lot of activity.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
people.
you're in the hotel, everything, you're fully
there?
booked in,
Oh, okay.
all the food is free,
Juice?
the drink is free.
Okay.
Gage, did
Oh,
you
yeah.
hurt your
All
head?
in.
A full package.
Danny
Yeah.
said he didn't.
Did you hurt your head a little bit?
You're
Yeah,
too
but-
small for that school.
Look
Yeah.
at my head. I fell off the scooter. I wasn't careful.
You didn't look both ways.
I was going on a scooter and I didn't see a stone and it went boom.
Here, Gage.
And I hit on my head, Gage.
Nah, see?
Sit up there with Uncle Joe. When he's on the phone,
Okay, I put my head too.
his
Oh, let me see.
daughter Katie is Ronnie's age. They're very
Oh,
close
yeah,
friends.
I see that.
So they talk on the phone. So
We gotta be
Katie's crazy
careful.
about him.
We gotta be careful.
She flew out to
Little
Seattle
boy.
2 or 3 times just to see Gage.
Yeah.
Anyway, when Katie comes on the phone to talk to him, first thing he says,
Go ahead, you can.
"Is Uncle Joe there?
Where's Uncle
I want to
Joe?"
talk to Uncle Joe."
And,
It's crazy about him.
yeah,
Gage,
Gage
you
is
can
a
have
child,
cookies.
Katie
Which
would
one do you
love
like
to
the
have
best?
Nah.
Okay, then
She
go.
just loves little
And
baby.
she still might with the hubby.
He is
His
in love.
nose is running a little bit in.
He
Yeah,
has
I
a
know.
little bit of a
He has-
cold, hasn't he?
He does.
He does.
What are you doing here?
He's
Switching?
he's
a long ball hitter.
he's getting more and more like John, you know.
He's a lovely boy.
Yeah, no, it's a characteristic of some of these kids. They carry it. The gene. Yes. It's the Joe Halley gene.
The Joe Valley
You
Jean.
little rascal.
What are we gonna do, Gage? What about our jeans?
Oh, that was so
What
funny.
about
Or
that?
Levi's.
What?
Levi's jeans.
Levi jeans? Yeah, he's got his jeans on. His poor mother's.
Chromosomes.
We
What
gotta
about
get
our
him some
chromosomes?
Something for his cold.
Yeah, a little diamond tap
Little
I can
napkin.
get him at the store, it's very good.
Hey, look at this.
You tired or?
No.
What's that say?
Levi's, yeah.
Levi.
Well,
No, you just meant the Levi jeans.
I can take the chocolate cookie off the
So if they
Sure looks